Hello everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, and this is the MonTac Awards for the March to May 2022 competitive season. We've got quite a few solid nominations this season, a bunch of awards to be won. This is going to be awesome. Let's get right into it with the Rookie of the Season. This was contested between two nominated players of Hexpo and Crimson Deceit, both putting in good performances in their matchups, and the winner for Rookie of the Season, obviously a major award considering a lot of people that become champion have this as a credential, and the winner this season is going to go down to Crimson Deceit. Currently undefeated, they are looking to do incredibly well this weekend against Sparrow. Next award we got is Most Improved Player. This is for the player that had a bit of a rough start to the season, but was able to pull it out towards the end and make some incredible advances throughout the season in their playing ability. The nominations were Lucky from turning around their heck of a lot of losses in their previous season to an almost undefeated streak. Tailsweet through their, obviously they were around that top 12 area, but recently they've even been inside the top 5, so incredibly well done. And of course, Doozy, really starting up the season at about that 20th place. It was able to bring it back to around about top 5 as we end it. Incredibly well done from everybody. But the player that was just so incredibly stunning with how much of a turnaround they had was Lucky. After they had, I think, 5 losses and I think only 1 in-game win in their previous season, they then, as soon as this season started, in the tournament went undefeated, won the tournament, and then defended their title once, going to 6-0, making an incredible win streak. Very well done, Lucky. Very proud of your efforts. I think you're going to be a major threat to Dan B this weekend, and I can't wait to watch it. Next award we got is Best Community Contributor. This came down to Apocalyptic for their always uploading those meta graphs, and of course their judging. They're very well done judging. Zweistein for setting up the bot that we currently use in our Discord, and of course the database, and even the trivia as well from Zweistein. And obviously finally Sparrow for helping out Zweistein with setting up that bot. And just an overall active presence and a great player in general. And the winner for this season for Best Community Contributor will be going to Zweistein. Definitely an incredible job there from Zweistein, a major part of our community, and their contributions are always well recognized and much appreciated. Most exciting player to watch is the next award category, and this has a bunch of interesting nominations. First nomination is Sparrow for multiple Sunwalker FTKs. First player to do so, in fact. Next is Lucky for the Eclipse Trooper FTK. Also, that was incredible. You cannot let your guard down on Lucky. And finally, Doozy for their unpredictable matchups. Quite always very hard, very hotly contested. A great matchups indeed. And overall, the winner for most exciting player to watch, someone you can never let your guard down, is Sparrow. With those multiple FTKs from Sunwalkers, if Sparrow rolls a 1 and is running Sunwalkers and he's going second, you are highly likely to die. So don't do that. Be good and roll higher. But it's fine. This award will be going to Sparrow. Congratulations, sir. Always great to watch you play, and can't wait to see what you're going to do against Crimson Deceit. Next up is Best Player Rivalry. So this was about which players had the best kind of, obviously, matches against each other at the top level, with the most importance on each match being around. Obviously, the nominations were Zweistein versus Sparrow, as they both contested for the title and also appeared in the semi-finals together against each other in the March tournament, always around each other, and a constant presence in the top 3. These two have battled back and forth quite a fair bit. And of course, right after that, Zweistein is in another one, but this time against Lucky, after Zweistein and Lucky were the grand finalists of the March 2022 tournament, where Lucky would pull out the upset victory, and dominant victory at that, taking out Zweistein to become the first time they ever became champion as well. And then Zweistein obviously took out Lucky after that. And then, Lucky just last week, FTK's Zweistein, so it's so back and forth, this one. Incredible to watch as always. And finally, obviously a major battle for the GOAT position, greatest of all time, Misfire versus Dan B. Both have such incredible credentials, both are such great players, and overall, it's always great to see them because you know you're going to see some elite play when they step in. But overall, for this season, the best player rivalry as voted by the players is Zweistein versus Lucky. Absolutely incredible. You guys are always meeting in the topmost of the division. Incredible games all the time. You know, you guys are doing an absolute amazing job when you guys verse each other. Can't wait to see your next one. It may even be in the tournament next up in June. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Next one we got is People's Champion. Now, People's Champion is someone who is not currently champion, but could become champion very soon, and is incredibly popular in the community. And this came down to Crimson Deceit for their undefeated streak, Tail Sweet for their constant top 8s, and to Moose for their incredible underrated playing skill that has seen them be incredibly dominant and incredibly skillful. This has been a bit of a toss-up, but the end result, the People's Champion for the March to May 2022 season is to Moose. Congratulations, sir. The prize fighter has earned another award. Very well done. Can't wait to see your match with Misfire. That is going to be insane. The next award. Now, this was a very close one. But this was Best US Player. So anyone from the United States. This included Lucky as a nomination, Dan B as a nomination, Misfire nomination. So Lucky, former champion, Dan B now 2-time champion, and Misfire, 3-time former champion. Insane competition here. I mean, obviously Lucky, they all have great arguments. Lucky was incredibly dominant this season. Dan B is the current champion and a 2-time champion at that. And Misfire, obviously former 3-time champion, can never count them out, has won multiples of these awards of the best US player. So they're always going to be a surefire nominate. But out of the three, the player that showed the most promise to the community was Lucky. I believe this was most likely due to their dominance in the early season and just their constant evolving play style. It's incredibly great. It's always great to watch, and I can't wait to see what else they do if they become 2-time champion, or whether they get that in the June tournament perhaps. In the next award, we have Best Non-US Player, so anywhere that's not from the United States. And this included some hot competition as well, which featured former champion Sparrow, 2-time former champion Zweistein, and former champion Apocalyptic. Obviously Sparrow from Puerto Rico, Zweistein from Germany, and Apocalyptic from Romania. Incredible lineup here as well. But again, there was only one that the community saw that could be the best non-US for this season, and that goes to Sparrow. Obviously, the FTKs from those Sunwalker plays were just too much to ignore, and Sparrow has slid through with an incredible another award won by the kind of new, but not really player. I think they're going to do awesome this weekend, and like I said, them versus Crimson is going to be insane, considering Crimson's super defensive and Sparrow is super aggressive. And finally, the most prestigious award any player can receive. The most dominant player of the March to May 2022 season. And this has probably got the most stacked lineup. Sparrow, former champion, multiple awards already won. Lucky, former champion, multiple awards already won. And Zweistein, 2-time former champion, with many awards, of course, for them as well. One of the highest award winners in the entire history of the MonTac TCG. And this is going to go to Sparrow as most dominant player. Like I said before, and I've said a bunch of times in this video, Sparrow getting multiple FTKs, becoming the first player to ever get an FTK over an enemy, is absolutely insane. And considering they did it twice, and both times against former champions. Absolutely incredible job, Sparrow. This was definitely your season, and even though you did lose the title just recently, it's very clear to see from the community's perspective that you are still the most dangerous player in the Discord. Always great to have everybody pitch in and give their votes. Those were all the awards for the March to May 2022 season. Congratulations to all the winners, always well earned. For all those that didn't get picked, you were still nominated, so please keep in mind, I felt you all deserved it. It was just about what everybody else thought. I can't wait to see all your matches. This is going to be a great weekend and a great June tournament. Top 12 qualify, so make sure, especially if you're in that 10 to 12 ranking, or even if you're trying to get into that top 4 to get the automatic qualification for quarterfinals, that you get those match wins. I'll see you all there. This has been Tom.